In today's chess challenge, we're going to determine how many pieces we actually need in order to beat Martin. Perhaps the results will surprise you. So, we're going to get straight into the game one over here, and obviously with all my pieces, I assume that I will be able to beat Martin. If not, there might be an issue with my chess skills. So I'm going to just try to beat him extremely quickly. I'm going to just do a 4-move checkmate. Oh, and Martin actually blocks it. So not actually that bad from Martin over here. I'm actually surprised. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to do as many tricks as possible to beat Martin over here. So I'm just going to develop my pieces pretty easily. Okay, he's playing some good moves here. I'll take it. Okay, and then just as I said he was playing good moves, he blunders all his pieces, which is what it is. I mean, this is pretty normal for Martin. Alright, so I need to checkmate him fast, but let's do this. Let's play bishop here to threaten checkmate. He actually defends against it. Let's attack this rook. He gives it to me. And let's go back here, threaten the checkmate. So it looks like Martin's actually not the worst player in the world, because he can actually see these checkmate threats and actually defend against them. So I'm pretty proud of you, Martin over here. Okay, he's just blunders a lot of free pieces here and there. So okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just speed this up over here. Again, I'm just going to try to checkmate him as soon as possible. And one of the best ways to checkmate your opponent is to just bring in your pieces. And when you bring in your pieces, eventually this will just lead to some checkmate of some sort. Now, I do need to be careful I don't get checkmated myself, but in this position, once I gobble up all the pieces, this should be the easiest checkmate in the world. Okay, so I can win with all my pieces, obviously. Let's get straight into the second game now, where I'm going to be playing against Martin without a rook. Alright, so we're without a rook, but again, I don't think I even used my rooks for the last game, so I'm just going to try again to do a 4-move checkmate. He decides to move this pawn, this f pawn, which as you guys know is never good to do because it allows my queen to come out here and basically ravage his position. I actually get another queen here already, which is pretty good for me, which I really do like, which should lead to an easy checkmate here. I'm going to check him over here. I have to give that up. Actually, let's not give it up. Why give it up? Do I want to take this? It should be easy. If I take, should be fine. Um, Ooh, let's check him over here. Force the king to run away. Take this over here. Check him over here. And take over here. And we're going to threaten some checkmates. Okay, so looks like he's defending. Well, he was defending until this move over here. But let's just develop my pieces again. When I don't know how to checkmate my opponent, my strategy is to just bring in pieces, because eventually bringing in pieces will win you the game, just like this one over here. So we can still win without a rook. Let's try now without both our rooks and maybe a bishop. Alright, so we're without both our rooks in this position and also our bishop. Let's see if we can win, even in this scenario over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this setup again. I really like my bishop over here, and Martin is already starting off with some suspicious king moves. Now, piece of advice, if you're ever down material, the best thing that you guys can do is actually just try to use all your pieces to the maximum potential, and try not to trade off anything. In this position though, I think I'm going to trade this off, which I suppose he doesn't actually take back. But the reason why I want to do that, because I think knight goes to d5 is pretty important. Now, in this position, I can't castle, so I think I'm just going to, well, keep my king safe by putting on f1. I'm going to play d4, get the free piece, I'll take it. And now it's time for me to make a plan. I'm going to sneak around over here. Ooh, he lets me take the rook. That's pretty good. And I'll take over here as well. I'll take over here as well. And this should be a checkmate somewhere soon. So let's give him a check. He blocks. Let's give him a check. He blocks with the queen. And because the queen is pinned, we actually have a really cool mate in this position. Let me know in the comments below if you can find it. But because the queen is pinned, it's just a easy queen e7 checkmate. Now this is actually our fastest game yet, which is actually quite surprising because we have the lowest amount of pieces. Now for our next challenge, what we're going to do is we're going to actually play without our knights, rooks, and a bishop. So we're going to start it once again. Alright, so this is going to be our hardest challenge yet. We literally have 3 pieces here. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to 4-move checkmate like we've been doing. But he's too smart, he sees it. So we're going to have to put in a little bit more effort here to try to win this game. Oh, he's trying to 4-move checkmate me, that's not good. I'm going to play f3. I can't exchange any pieces. If I exchange pieces, I'm going to lose. So, okay, let's play queen here. Maybe he blunders by moving this pawn over here. So I'm going to have to wait around because I don't actually have the pieces to do anything. Maybe he gives me a piece? No. I'm going to play h4. I'm going to try to win this bishop. Okay, he gives up the bishop. Okay, that's one piece down. That's one piece closer to winning. Play queen here. Let's attack this weakness. Oh, he doesn't see it. Again, what I've been doing here is I'm just going to slowly attack his pieces. And I don't think he's very good at actually seeing these pieces that I'm attacking. Oh, he blunders his queen. He doesn't even take back. Okay, I think I can win this now because I'm definitely ahead now because I'm up so much material. And we actually were able to win even though we were down basically every piece in the game except for the queen and the bishop. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to promote very easily. This probably leads to some checkmate sooner or later. And there's the checkmate. All right, next challenge is going to be extremely hard. Only the queen now. All right, this is going to be our hardest challenge left. Just a queen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little defensively and wait for opponent to make mistakes. I'm going to just maybe pressure him a little bit here and there because I know Martin is very famous for making terrible moves like this. So, okay, I'm not going to take him. Do I want to take him? Not really. I'll just take him. Why not? Oh, gives me the queen back. Okay, winnable. This is winnable. I'm going to take here. I'm going to check over here. This does a fork. Very nice. I'm going to take this bishop next. Okay. And in this position, I think already I came back because Martin gave me just some free pieces. So again, what I like to do, guys, when I'm winning is I just like to promote my pieces. And once I get enough queens on the board, usually that's enough for me to win a chess game. So I'm going to pile up on here. And that is checkmate. Again, not the hardest game here. But now the next challenge is going to be so very tough. I'm going to play without my pawns. I'm just going to have my queen on the board, and let's see if we are able to win that one. So the problem with this mainly is that my king is going to be very weak, so I can't really hide it behind any pawns. So I'm going to have to hope that Martin blunders his queen early on, otherwise my king is going to be in a lot of danger. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just hide my king in the corner. Obviously not right now because my queen's under attack, but I'm going to hope that Martin blunders a lot of pieces like he did in the last few games. Okay, he dodged his rook. I'm going to go back here. Oh, I'm going to attack this rook over here. Okay, he checks me. I'm going to run. Oh, oh, this is pretty bad for him. He's creating some light square weaknesses and I can take advantage of it right away with a move like this. Now, again, I'm not hoping for a draw here. I mean, what I'm going to try to do is, again, I'm going to keep poking him. Keep poking him. Hopefully, eventually, I can win the game. Now, here I need to be careful because I know my opponent can force a trade of pieces. And actually, in thinking this position, there's no way I can actually avoid the trade, which is actually very unfortunate. Because if I play here, he plays here, check, forking the king and queen. If I come here, he plays queen d5, pinning me. But I think at this point, this is my best bet. My opponent doesn't actually see it, so I'm going to give him a little check over here. Okay, he blocks over here, which is not good for me because the queen's defending. What should I do? I think I need to keep my... I can't go pawn hunting here. My king's in a lot of trouble, so... Okay, let's move over here. Okay. Oh, please don't trade. Don't trade the pieces. I don't want to trade. But this is going to be tough. How am I going to win the game? Okay. He's protecting everything too. Okay, let's move over here. Oh no, my opponent forced to trade. This is actually smart of him because if I go here, I'm forced to trade and this position is unwinnable. So we're going to try this again. Okay, let's try a different strategy this time. I'm going to keep trying this until I win the game. So in this position, king and queen, where should I go first move? Let's go, again, I don't think the first move really matters. Okay, he's trying to trick me to take here because then he pins the queen to the king, which is not good for me. So I'm going to play here. Oh, let's attack this guy over here. So let's play queen over here, attack this pawn. He doesn't defend. I'm going to take it. I'm going to invade here, which is good for me. I'm going to invade. Oh, and my opponent gives me a free queen. Okay, chances. I'm going to play queen here. I don't care about the pawn. I care about the rook because this gives me a lot of pawns here. Gives me a lot of checks as well. Okay, I'm going to give a little check here. I'm going to give a little check here. Give a little check here so I can take this pawn that was a little bit dangerous. Okay, even though I want a lot of material here, it's not enough just yet for me to win. I'm going to have to use my king as a helper here to try to checkmate the opponent's king. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to check him. Ooh, this pawn and bishop is actually so useful together. They're just supporting each other. There's not much I can do about it. Oh, he's trying to fork me. He's trying to be sneaky. Okay, let's not let that happen. Let's check over here. How do we set up a checkmate here? Okay, check here is just going back and forth. That doesn't help me. Maybe I'll wait for him to blunder. Let's play here. Let's try to take this bishop. Okay, his bishop ran away. Now, this looks like a good fork, but this doesn't work because, well, first of all, I can't even do that. So I'm going to take this bishop, and I'm going to take this knight. And then I can take this annoying pawn that was being super annoying to me in this position. Okay, he's trying to push the pawn, which makes a lot of sense. I'm going to check him here. And, oh, I was about to do this, but this loses my queen, so that's not a smart idea. Let's come here. Let's attack this bishop. Oh, he gives me the bishop. I need to put my king in front of the pawn so he can't promote. Gives me the free pawn, I'll take it. Gives me another free pawn, I'll take it. And now I'm going to check. Check. Theoretically, this should be a draw with proper play by him. But we all know that he's probably not going to play proper play. Let's play queen here. I'm going to keep poking him until he messes up. Let's maybe put a little bit more pressure on that rook. Oh, he gives me another pawn. Oh, I can check over here and I get the pawn. Now, theoretically, this is a very hard win, actually. However, against someone like Martin, I don't think he'll know how to do third rank defense. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my king up, and hopefully eventually he'll blunder, which, you know, speak of the devil. He blunders, and now I just do the easy checkmate. So I'm going to put him in the corner, bring my king in, and that is in your face checkmate. So guys, we're going to do one bonus challenge. It looks like you can win with even just one queen. But what happens if I don't even have the queen? What happens if I just have my pawns? This is going to be even harder because while 8 pawns are worth almost the same as a queen, they're not very flexible. Now, one benefit is my king is a little bit protected, but I'm kind of at the mercy of Martin. I need him to blunder the pieces, and I need for him to mess up because it's not much my pawns can really do by themselves until he blunders his pieces. Maybe I can do a little poking move. Okay, let's poke. Let's take that. Okay, we got our first pawn. We got our first victory over here. And let's hope our opponent blunders soon. Oh, he is able to get behind my pawns. Oh! Free queen. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so we got the queen. Mission 1 accomplished. Let's move this guy around. Oh, knight is free here. Okay, decent. Oh, another free knight, but it does weaken this pawn. Okay, let's use our king here and defend all these 4 pawns. And our opponent gives us an opportunity to ump us on, which, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay, let's play d4. Let's get rid of all my bad pawns here. Let's take that. Oh, he gives me a free bishop. I'll take it. Oh, okay. Let's move my king. He can take there. That's fine. I'm going to move here. Okay, let's protect my pawn. I don't want him. Oh, another free rook. He only has a rook and a bishop left, so maybe he won't see it. Okay, he doesn't see the bishop. Okay, he sees my pawn. That's an annoying pawn to lose. Maybe he doesn't see his rook. Okay. Problem is my pawns are so far apart. I'm going to have to chase it and hope he doesn't see it. He sees it. Ah, and I can't chase it anymore. Okay. Come over here. Oh, maybe he doesn't see it this time. Yes! And we're in the king and pawn endgame, which he doesn't know. And we win because this pawn makes it to the end and there's nothing he can do about it. So now we have a very easy checkmate here. Let's just... Okay. Before we even do the easy checkmate, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to promote to another piece. I really like promoting to new pieces. I'm not worried about stalemate. The reason why I like this is because ladder checkmates always end up winning. Alright, it looks like I can beat Marvin even if I just have my pawns, just have my queen. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this challenge, if you want to see me try with only a bishop, only a rook. And let me know in the comments section below if you can try this challenge, and let me know how many pieces you need to beat Martin as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.